Hi there, this is Magmozard and welcome to a list video of mine. And wow, alright, it's been a long time since I've never made a list, an entire list video. Alright, I don't know, how long is it? 5 years? Right? 5 years ago. Alright, so yeah, and welcome to my top 10 movies, right? My top 10 fantastic foreign films. You should try. Okay, now, don't worry. Alright, now, don't worry. I honestly got this interesting idea from this YouTuber called Renegade Films. Alright, I think he's an interesting YouTuber. But when I watched his list though, which is called Fantastic Foreign Films you've probably never seen. Alright, you can check it here or here. I don't know which appears. Alright. I realized something in this list. That being dark, gritty, and most importantly, you. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Alright, a lot of them are dramas. Alright. Which may be good for you, alright, but for me, you know, I'm not into dramas a lot of times, to be honest. Okay, so that's why I made this list video of, for foreign films because I treat foreign films like, because foreign films are very, I treat it like a randomizer, alright? Like, do I want a foreign film or not, alright? Because, I come across a lot of foreign films, alright, throughout, you know, throughout my years actually even. And I found very interesting foreign films, alright, that I like and I hope you like. So here you go, starting with
computer fans, the fabulous, the wonderful, the one and only Ecosphere, the flying Luna Clipper.
a trip on a chartered plane with a number of other thrill seekers, most of whom are anthropomorphic fruits and vegetables, and hop from island to island, each two of which offer their own unique visual delights. Yep, that's basically the entire summary. All right, it's pretty much the entire summary of Flying Luna Clipper because I kid you not, it actually happens. Okay, I want you to keep in mind that watching this movie is where you should turn off your brain. Okay, if I gotta be honest, you should turn off your brain by all means. All right, if you're ever gonna watch this movie, all right, because it doesn't make sense. Okay, but it doesn't have to be. All right, it's fun. All right, it's fun. You know, it's it's constantly fun. All right, it's basically like a road trip movie, or should I say, flight trip, if you will. Okay, and yeah, it's pure fun. All right, that's what you have to keep in mind watching this film. All right, like it, do not you know do not try to analyze it, okay, if it has any deeper meaning or not, okay. And trust me, it doesn't have any. All right, but it's fun. All right, especially when I watched it like in summer, perhaps. Okay, especially in summer, all right, because it's a hot climate. So, but I watched this instead, and hey, I don't regret it. Okay, definitely watch it. From Japan. Sorry for the background noise, but anyways, number nine is
Till the witch of the fiery mountains won, and the sorcerer fell down dead. The Adventures of Prince Ahmed. A silhouette film by Lottie Reiniger.
handsome prince rides a flying horse to faraway lands and embarks on magical adventures, which include befriending a witch, meeting Aladdin, and battling demons and falling in love with a princess. Yep, that's right. This is the first time we'll see Aladdin in a movie. Alright, it's the first time in history. Okay, wow, can't you believe that? Pretty much the only silent film on this list. Okay, and it's pretty fun. Okay, it's a pretty fun movie. All right, even if it was done silent, even if it was like a silent film. All right, it's very wonderfully animated. All right, with how they animated just shadows alone. All right, okay. Talk about talk about art direction, baby. All right, I don't think Walt Disney could have think of that. All right, like, whew, okay. Pretty much the only silent film in this list that I actually like. Alright, so recommend from Germany. Number 8 is going to
아무리 기고 나는 닭스타리라도 여긴 나타나지 못하노나? 에? 에? 어? 저기 봐라! 하늘에 각시달이 나타났다! 맞았어! 저쪽이야! 잡으라! 저기다! 이제 각시달 잡았다! 또 나타났다! 힘차게 날아간다 각시탈 각시탈
a boy who has been thoroughly educated in communism and a boy who uses balloons to send letters to Korea. They report their they report their older brother who wears a mask and harasses communists every night and send him to a concentration camp. However, they later realize that they are being used and put on the mask themselves. Okay, to be honest, this is also what I call a great superhero movie. Alright, even if this movie is from 1986. Alright, even if it was animated in that period of time. Alright, and taking place entirely in North Korea. Alright, yeah, it's very interesting. Okay, very interesting. Alright, so, the writing is surprisingly good. Alright, when I watched the first, when when I watched it, and around by like September, I'm also planning to rewatch this movie. Believe it or not, if I ever go to, you know, if I ever reach like around next month. So yeah, very good movie. All right, very good superhero movie. All right. I also forgot to mention that my only issue with this film would have to be not just like the okay animation. It's more like nitpick or whatnot. Right? I do believe it's a nitpick, but the actual flaw that I believe is how they see South Korea, alright, over North Korea, alright. You'll find it eventually in the movie how how they see South Korea as like some, secret paradise they can escape to, which, I have to disagree. Right? I don't believe that's the case. Right? I do not believe that. Okay. But even with that kind of politics just, thrown around that film, it's still a great film. Okay? Nonetheless, a very good movie I found, and it is from South Korea, in fact. Coming at number 7 is going to
Kukorica Jancsi, bánod ne talán, hogy katonának beálltál. Bátor huszár így ül a lován, százados úrnak is beválnál, százados úrnak is beválnál.
a traditional Hungarian poetic fairy tale that describes the epic adventures of a young shepherd through love, war, magic, and death. Alright, it's a very nice love story. Alright. In fact, this is also like a love story that actually inspired me. In fact, to write a poem for school. Right, as part of my performance task. Like back when I was in grade 11. Believe it or not. Okay, yeah. Okay, very good movie. All right, like sure, the plot may be like basic and not complex, but even then, all right. The animation though, alright. My goodness. Alright. Oh my, alright. My father was amused for like 10 seconds when, he was about to leave, when he was about to leave home. Alright. And you saw that animation, just randomly on my TV screen. Okay, I'll never forget that. Okay. So yeah, okay. Animation is beautiful, very trippy. Alright. It kind of you know it kind of looked like Spider Verse before Spider Verse. Okay, great movie for a simple poem perhaps. Yeah, it's a simple poem or fairy tale. All right, from Hungary. Number 6 is going to In this rundown world, a young girl takes care of a large egg and scavenges for food and drink. She encounters a mysterious man with a cross over his shoulder who soon becomes curious about who she is and what her egg contains. They decide to explore the lost and broken landscape together, questioning each other about the nature of fate, purpose of the world, and origins of their lives. Alright, if there's one word I can describe the watching Angel's Egg, I would say my experience from watching it would have to be ethereal. Right? It feels very holy, believe it or not, and it's made to be like that. Alright, wonderful world building, visually striking type of animation. Okay, throughout the entire movie. Alright, it is that good. Okay, even like looking at this movie, you know, contains world building uh, instead of just telling you about this world. Right? It actually shows you about this world. All right. So yeah, okay, wonderful movie. All right, I will say it's very slow. All right, which is probably not for everyone compared to this list. All right, it's a very slow movie. And as for the animation, it feels like it was made by Ghibli. Alright, it's that good. Alright, it is that good considering it came out 1 year after what? Nausicaa of the Wind? Okay, it came out 1 year after that movie. Alright, from Studio Ghibli. Alright, great movie. Okay, great movie and very bliss from Japan. Okay, everybody. Now, whoa. Whoa, time jump. Alright, same setup and same setup and all things. Alright, just for this video. I know. Okay, now listen. I This is like the opposite of saying, guys, I don't want to make this video. Alright, because I actually want to make this video. But unfortunately, the my video editor, which is which is the website I'm using, or not like an actual editor, but like the website that I'm using just to edit this video. Unfortunately, the video that I recorded was so big, it can't handle, you know, it couldn't handle, this part, unfortunately. All right. So, unfortunately, the part is so big, all right, it couldn't even fit it for the website. So, yeah. Alright, so to get this whole video over with, okay, at this point, I'm just gonna roll like the next five, alright? My next five movies, which are all live action, keep in mind, okay? All five of those movies are just gonna be rolled as credits, okay? It's that huge, alright? Unfortunately, alright? We're just gonna roll it like, like credits. Okay, with a very fitting theme song for it. So you could either pause it or slow it down. All right, it all depends on you. All right. At this point, just read it. Okay. All right. At this point, just read it. Unfortunately, I wish to explain. I wish to explain each movies why I like them, but no. All right, they're gonna be. It's too huge for my website. But it's too huge for my editor, so yeah, I'm just gonna roll the next five movies as credits, unfortunately. So yeah. Anyways, here we go. I hope it works in this video. Okay. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed, some of these movies that I personally like, alright, I really adore, alright, and, you know, and also, I hope you like my room, alright, my bland room so far, alright. Anyhow, anyways, that's gonna be the end of the video, or should I say, the end of the trilogy of videos. Alright, the end of the trilogy, perhaps. Okay. Anyhow, anyways, I just realized that, this is pretty much gonna be my 365th video on my channel. Alright. Can't you believe that? Alright, 365 videos. Alright, after almost an entire decade. Okay. Can't you believe it? Okay. You know what? I'm pretty proud of that. Okay. So pretty much this is gonna be the end of my trilogy of videos, and I hope you like them. Alright. So anyhow, anyways, let me go back to school. So I say salamat for watching as always. Before I leave, I want to show you an interesting vlog, right? A very interesting and short vlog, alright, that I did for what? Like probably pretty much like 1 month ago, alright? Let me show you an interesting vlog, a very short vlog, alright, as to my previous house looked like, right? Which is, an interesting view that I never got around with, alright? So I'm gonna show you an interesting vlog about this, about this view that is, at my house. So, here you go. Hello everybody, this is a very short and quick vlog, okay? Yeah, you may be wondering where I am. Well, that's because I'm about to pack, we're about to pack things to, to move to another house, unfortunately. So, anyways, I just came from these stairs, which should have been ladders, to be honest. Okay, in order to climb this magnificent view, baby, as you can see. Alright, to climb up this magnificent view. Alright, look at that. Okay, snapshot. Okay, or what about my roof, for instance? Okay, pog. Alright, or what about this view? It's honestly just like whole TV station. Alright, which is right there. Okay, yep, and of course the tower. Alright, oh wow. Okay, okay, that is pretty cool. Alright, there we go. Alright, again, this is another short vlog. Alright, so yep, this is how it looks like. And yeah, there's apparently a table. I don't exactly know what grill is he talking about. This is a bench. Alright, a table. Alright, and yeah, alright. Anyways, like I said, we're essentially packing things. So yeah, okay. I'd say it's an okay, like an okay view, right? It's not ideal if it's gonna be, like in the noon though. So anyhow, anyways, I can officially end this video here. So I say salamat for watching as always. You're epic. Well, yeah.